Welcome, what is up? Thank you for tuning back into the Chaos Slayer. Of course, I'm Chris Chaos here with the 411 from Monday Night Raw, Des Moines, Iowa. Iowa. Iowa doesn't get enough credit for being, like, a good, like, wrestling-centric place. Like, the Midwest just doesn't get enough credit. Chicago, yeah, but, like, Milwaukee, Des Moines, just other places, like, they just don't get the credit. Alright, first and foremost. Number two, I have not been so enthralled in a Monday Night Raw in a long time. I absolutely loved it. Look, Raw delivered tonight. 9 matches, count them. 9 matches. When is the last time there were 9 matches on Raw? And 9 matches that actually meant something, like, in the overall grand scheme of things. It wasn't just something put together. That every one of these matches meant something. Even if it didn't look like they did, they were building towards something. And I kind of had a feeling watching the very beginning of Raw where they did the Bray promo and then the Roman promo and then they jumped right into the match. I thought, like, and it was all, like, quick and succinct, and I thought, this is new. I like this. This is new. I am a fan of this. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Roman beats Bray. He's in the chamber. We all knew that was going to happen. You jump to Finn Balor and Carl Anderson versus the Revival, which is... It felt weird to me a little bit that they would put Finn in this, but it was supposed to be one-on-one, which would have been even weirder, but they ended up making it a tag match. Carl steps in. Big LG's on the outside, just kind of like just standing there. It's just odd, kind of, but I don't know where they're going with this whole Balor Club versus Revival thing, so I'm going to be interested to see how this plays out. The Cruiserweights put on a fantastic show. Cedric is getting the rocket. He's already got it. And I've been putting this guy over for months, and I've been saying for months that he needed to be the Cruiserweight champion, and I wanted to see him win it on a big pay-per-view. Well, there's no bigger pay-per-view than WrestleMania, baby, and that is going to happen. Cedric has got to win the title at WrestleMania. The Cruiserweight thing, the tournament, it's all great. I'm a little taken back by, they had Drake Maverick, if you will, the former Rockstar Spud, who they actually said, you might know this guy as Rockstar Spud. Now he has a new name, Drake Maverick. Why? I don't know why. I have no clue. But in any event, they did it. They gotta own it. I mean, it's really, really weird. Like, I saw a lot of things tonight that were really, really weird. Just the way the show played out. But, tonight, I didn't get a chance to watch it live. Tonight's the one time where I didn't watch Raw live that I really wished I kind of would have. Or would have been able to watch it live. It's weird. I keep going back. It's weird. It's just weird to me. Then Kurt Angle announces Bayley, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Mickie James, and Sasha Banks are the other 5 women in the Elimination Chamber with Alexa Bliss. And Bliss pulls out the sexism card, which I thought was very funny. The way, I mean, sometimes I look at Alexa when she's on the mic, and she looks like she just wants to smile so bad. Like, she just wants to just die laughing, like, or just... Because I know that's really the type of person she is, but she's a heel. She can't be that in front of the crowd. Asuka and Bayley had a very good match. God, it was such a good match. And the women were really represented good here on Raw, which I'm always a fan of. The Elimination Chamber qualifying match, The Miz beats Apollo Crews. By the way, Asuka does beat Bayley, of course. Asuka extends her hand after, which was I'm not a huge fan of this anymore just because it's overdone. Like the whole babyface, here, shake my hand, whatever. Like, it's just been overdone. Back in the day, it was done very sporadically, and it was always really effective. Now, I had the feeling like this was reverting back to that, like a kind of a tip of the hat to times of old. But because I see it so much all the time with all the wrestling I watch, not just WWE, but like everywhere, like I'm tired of seeing it. I really am. That's just like the post spot. I'm tired of seeing people go into the post, which again we didn't see tonight, which was a good thing. And if it did happen, I missed it, or I just don't remember it. The tag titles, the Bar ends up going against the Shield. Jason Jordan can't go because we all know he's really hurt, but they're trying to still keep him on TV. The injury, that tells me the injury is not as bad as they had thought that it was, so they're moving forward. By the way, wouldn't a great WrestleMania match be Kurt and Jason versus Seth and Triple H? Let that marinate for just a little bit before you comment on it, and tell me that that's not a great tag match for WrestleMania. Moving on. Nia Jax beats Vanessa Floyd, jobber. By the way, I got to give a lot of credit to Vanessa Floyd because the purpose of a jobber, which people don't give them enough credit, the purpose of a jobber is to make the star, in this case Nia, look just so fantastic. So phenomenal. So great. She did a good job. I think WWE needs to give her a couple of more shots and see what else she can do, because let's face it, you got to keep replenishing the women's roster. Like, you got to keep replenishing NXT. So maybe this was a good tryout for her. Wouldn't be surprised if Triple H noticed something and ends up giving her a contract, at least something, for NXT. Or maybe she gets a shot here and there on some NXT TVs as a jobber as well. Sonya Deville versus Mickie James, very physical match. I'm actually about to go back and rewatch that match just because, like, that was match of the night to me. Like, it was absolutely good. The tag match was really good as well, but the reason I like this match is because I could tell there were a couple of shots there that were very real, and because of the looks that they were giving each other. Now, FYI, I have given those looks. I have been given those looks. So, I know them when I see them. They were there. They were there. It's always more entertaining that way. And Elias beats Cena and Braun Strowman. He's going to be the sixth man in the chamber. Now, I'm very, very much intrigued. Next week, you got a second chance Fatal 4-Way. Hardy, Apollo Crews, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt. Somebody else has got to be in the chamber. To me, I think it's going to be Apollo Crews. Because I think they're going to end up doing Bray versus something with Bray and Hardy at the pay-per-view. I also think Finn's going to be involved with the Revival. So, to me, just looking at it on paper, I think Apollo gets the call, which is actually a good call. I think. Then, of course, you could just put Finn in there and not worry about this whole Finn and the Revival thing, and let the other two good brothers take care of that. Take care of that business. I thought it was weird, but I understood it. The Alexa saving Mickey portion of the night. But you have to remember, Alexa's a heel. She needs to kind of manipulate somebody to watch her back in the Elimination Chamber in the event that she is number 1. She wants to keep the title. Duh. Raw, fantastic. SmackDown, you guys are up. Let's see what you can do. See you guys tomorrow night. Deuces. Chaos out.